Have you ever wondered how life was in medieval Europe? Brace yourself for a journey into the dark corridors of a time riddled with superstition, brutality, and survival. Stay with us as we delve into the first gruesome reality of medieval Europe, the witch hunts. In a time of superstition and fear, the witch hunts claimed countless innocent lives. Sweeping across Europe, paranoia ignited witch trials, a horrific byproduct of a society ensnared by its own dread of the unknown. Moving on to another chilling aspect of medieval times, torture. Imagine a world where confessions were extracted through unimaginable pain and suffering. This was the reality of medieval torture, a realm where the rack, the wheel and the Iron Maiden reigned supreme, extracting truths and falsehoods alike. From here, we journey into one of the darkest periods in history, the Black Death. Death swept across Europe like a dark wave during the Black Death. This merciless plague left towns desolate and families torn apart, changing the very fabric of society. A third of the population was wiped out in this grim chapter of history. Next, we explore a world before modern medicine, the agonizing world of medieval surgery. In a time before anesthesia, surgery was a world of pain and fear. Imagine enduring procedures with only a swig of strong drink for comfort. This was the reality of medieval Europe. From tooth extraction to amputation, agony was inevitable. From the operating table, we head to the battlefield. Wars were fought with blood and steel in medieval Europe. The battlefield was a brutal theatre where mercy was a foreign concept. Knights and foot soldiers alike employed ruthless tactics, turning the green fields to crimson. From the battlefield, we moved to a world of hunger and desperation. In times of scarcity, survival was a brutal game. Starvation gnawed at the edges of society, pushing people to desperate measures. They ate roots, rodents, even leather, anything to stave off the relentless pangs of hunger. Next, we witnessed the swift and merciless justice of medieval times. Justice was swift and often brutal in medieval Europe. The public square became a theatre of morality, where life and death were played out for all to see. As the crowd watched, the executioner's axe fell, delivering the final verdict. Now let's delve into the mysterious world of medieval occult practices. In a world of fear and superstition, the occult had a dark hold. Medieval Europe was rife with tales of mysticism and witchcraft, where shadows whispered secrets and incantations held power. This was a realm where unseen forces were often blamed for unexplained events. From the world of the occult, we move to the darkness of dungeon confinement. Imagine being imprisoned in the dark depths of a castle dungeon. The cold stone beneath you, the walls dripping with damp and despair. The isolation, the torture, the uncertainty of your fate. Finally, we uncover the harsh realities of everyday life in medieval Europe. Life was hard in medieval Europe, from poor hygiene to high infant mortality rates. Imagine a world where the streets doubled as sewers and disease was rampant. A world where childbirth was a gamble and survival was never guaranteed. And that concludes our journey through the dark corridors of medieval Europe. We've journeyed through some of the darkest realities of medieval Europe. These gruesome facts serve as a stark reminder, teaching us valuable lessons about human resilience and our capacity for change. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Until next time, keep wondering and keep learning.